Hello children, today I am going to explain you the second part of our chapter Children at Work. In first part we read Velu left his village as he was annoyed with his drunkard father who used to snatch away all that he and his sisters earned and spend it on drinking. Now Velu at Chennai railway station and there he met a girl. Now we will start next. He caught up with the girl as she was leaving the station. When the girl was leaving the station, Velu also followed her. When they got to the road, Velu found that the vehicles kept coming and never stopped for anyone. When they reach at the road, vehicles are moving on the road and Velu noticed that vehicles are not stopping for anyone. Smoke and dust flew at his from all sides, making his head spin. Now smoke and dust are coming from all sides and Velu is first time in the city, so his head is spinning. They had to wait for a long time before they could find a gap to run through. Velu and the girl wait for a long time to cross the road. Velu kept hesitating and the girl finally dragged him to the other side. Velu was hesitating to cross the road. Finally, the girl dragged him to the other side of the road. What do you think you are doing? Grazing cows. If you stand around in the middle of the road like that, you will be chutney. Now, the girl was angry and said to the Velu, what are you thinking here? You are grazing cow. If you are standing like that in the middle of the road, the traffic will make your chutney. Velu's heart was still beating fast. Velu's heart was still beating fast means he was frightened. He looked back at Central Station and the traffic speeding by. How had they managed to come through that? They walked along the side of the road under some huge signboards. Now, after crossing the road, they start walking along the side of the road under some huge signboard. Velu looked up at the pictures: banyans, car, tires, pens, a woman holding a box. The writing was all in English, so he didn't know what it meant. Now Velu look at the signboards. There are the pictures of banyans, cars, tires and a woman, and everything is written in English, so he didn't understand. The girl turned onto a wide bridge and walked up. Velu stopped and peeped over the railing. Under him, the road ran into the city. In the distance, he could see huge buildings and towers and more roads. See that big building with the wall around it. If you are not careful, you will soon be counting bars there. The girl grinned and pointed at a huge building. The girl smiled and said to Velu, pointing to a big building, look at that big building. If you will not careful, Soon you will be counting bars there. It means that is jail. Velu squint and read the Tamil sign. Central Jail. Now Velu know how to read Tamil. He read the Tamil signboard Central Jail. Why? I haven't done anything wrong. Velu asked the girl why he will be in the jail. He hadn't done anything wrong. You don't have to do anything. Just don't get caught. That's all. But the girl said to the Velu, you didn't have to do anything. Only do he don't get caught. What does she mean? Velu wondered. Now Velu was surprised what the girl is saying. Meanwhile, the girl was already heading down the bridge with the sack on her shoulder. Now the girl was moving down from the bridge and she had a sack in his shoulder. What was in it? He had seen her putting plastic cups into it at the station. Velu watched the girl at the station. She was putting plastic cups in her sack. What are you carrying in that bag? Things, bottles, papers. Now Velu asked the girl, what are you carrying in that bag? The girl replied, things, bottles, paper. Velu wondered what she was doing with them, but he felt shy to ask any more questions. Velu was surprised why she was putting garbage in her sack, but he was feeling shy, so he was not asking any more questions. It was still morning, but the sun blasted down on the tar and Velu's bare feet burned. It was the time of morning, but the sun was shining very brightly and the tar of the road was melting, and Velu is bare feet and his feet were burning. It was not like walking on a mud road. He was soaked with sweat. Velu was coming from a village and now he is in the city. Life of village and city is very different. He tried hard to walk in the shade and keep up with the girl at the same time. Now Velu is trying to keep himself in the shade and he is also trying to follow the pace of the girl. She walked really fast, but the girl is walking very fast. How far away was the food? After almost an hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building. They walked almost 1 hour and after that they stopped before a big building. Sri Raja Rajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapam. Read Velu slowly. A sign with letters made of flowers said Groom J.V. Vinayagan, Bride Rani. Velu stared at the big cars parked outside. Now Velu is watching the cars which are parked outside the building. One of the cars had a flower garland and roses tapped onto it, and one of the car is beautifully decorated with flowers and garlands. The girl looked around, pulled one off quickly and stuck it in her hair. Now the girl took out one flower from the car and stuck it in her hair. Come on, she said. Are we going to eat here? Asked Velu. Now Velu asked the girl if they were going to eat there. Looking at the huge hall and the people inside, when Velu saw the huge hall and the people, "Hopes," said the girl, shaking her thumb under his nose. She led him behind the hall. The girl took Velu behind the hall. There was a big garbage bin overflowing with rubbish, and there was a big garbage bin, and the garbage was coming out from the bin. Two goats were standing on the pile, and there were two goats fighting for a banana leaf. Both the goats want a banana leaf and they were fighting for that banana leaf. A cloud of flies buzzed around their legs, and there were so many flies. There was a rotten smell in the air, and very bad smell was in the air because the garbage was rotten. The girl picked up a squashy banana and held it out to Velu. Now the girl offered that banana to Velu and said, "Here's your food." Velu was shocked. Velu was very shocked. Are we going to eat their leftovers? And he asked the girl, are we going to eat their leftover? Gee, what do you think I am? A dog? I only take untouched food. Velu said to the girl that he was not a dog and he only eat untouched food. Here's some more. Catch. She threw him a vada. Velu looked at it with distaste. Velu didn't want to eat this vada or banana. Come on, hero, eat it. You think I like it? Now the girl said, I don't like this. I told you I will find you something to eat. Don't think I have money to buy food for you. You had better eat what you get until you have your own money, the girl advised Velu. Velu hesitated, but his stomach squeezed him again. He gulped down the banana and vada. His stomach felt better immediately. He could have eaten at least 10 times more, but the girl could find only one more banana, which she ate herself. Velu was very hungry, so he ate the banana and vada. He wanted to eat more, but the girl only found one more banana, which he ate herself. It's too early. They have only eaten tiffin. If you are still hungry, you will have to wait for them to finish lunch. You can wait if you want. I have to work. I am going. She picked up a couple of bottles from the heap and threw it into her sack. Now the girl picked some bottles and threw it into her sack and said to the Velu, if he was still feeling hungry, he could wait because she had to work and she was going. Then she walked off. Velu panicked. He realized that if the girl left him, he had no idea where he was and what to do. Now when the girl was going, Velu realized that he was new in the city and he don't know what to do and where to go. It was better to stick to her, and it was better to him to follow that girl. She seemed to know her way around. He ran after her again. Now Velu again following the girl. Hey, he called. Now he called the girl. He did not even know the girl's name. Hey, what is your name? He asked, hurrying behind her. Now Velu is going behind the girl. He asked the girl what was her name. She stopped and turned around. Oh ho, so you have been following me around without even knowing my name. Jaya. Now the girl answered, you don't know my name and coming behind me, and also told her name Jaya. I'm not following you. What then? Who got you food? Velu said he was not following her. Can I come with you? Where are you going? Now Velu asked the girl, can he come with her? Come if you want. This bag is full. I have to go home to get another one. The girl allowed her to come with her because her bag is full and she was going to empty her bag.